Hello, HateLesS Gaming here, bringing you the long-awaited kitty cat video. I was going to make this video with some, I don't know, clips of the cats doing weird things. I couldn't find the footage, but what we did find is a bunch of pictures to share with you guys. So I was going to try and kind of just tell the story and then superimpose photos over it. But I went through all the photos just 30 minutes ago, and I realized that it would be pretty cool to go through the photos and kind of talk about things, and talk about the cats as we go through the photos. So I guess without further ado, we'll go ahead and start from the beginning. Nervisi and I decided that we wanted pets. And we didn't know what we wanted. The toss-up was a dog, or two dogs, or we wanted cat snakes, which are ferrets. And we were thinking ferrets because she's had ferrets in the past and really likes ferrets. But they're really high maintenance and they're really hard to take care of. And then having a dog would require constant supervision and maintenance because dogs are a large responsibility. And we both know that we need to drive for work and we need to go out. And there are times where both of us are gone, and leaving a dog alone at home is a bad idea in general. Because we didn't want to, have to cage it up and have it barking all day and stuff like that. That's just not happy for dog. So we ended up deciding, we kind of ruled dog out really quick, and then it was between ferret and cat. And then so we started doing research, what it takes to to acquire a cat, why you would want to adopt an adult cat versus a kitten, versus multiple cats versus one cat. We started doing homework, and the first thing that we found out is that there's a thing called single kitten syndrome. And what this is if you adopt a cat that's less than about a year and a half old, you're supposed to get a second cat. Because in that first year and a half to 2 years, they develop a lot of their activity, their personality and boundaries with each other. You can't paw a cat and then tell the cat to not paw you. They kind of have to learn. And one lesson that they learn really well is that if you paw your friend's gonna, get mad and hiss at you. And then vice versa, if your friend called, you could say, hey, it's not okay. They kind of learn respect and interaction and being nice from each other because they learn that their claws hurt because they do it to each other and they receive it from each other. So it gives them you can't teach cats about their claws. You also can't teach them social cues either because we're not cats. We can't make the same facial expressions. We don't understand smells like they do, and all of that. So we ended up, with the mindset that we were going to get two cats or more. Could we have found a bonded trio? So we go into an adoption place, and look at her. I finally caught this on stream, but do you see this? She's literally grabbing my arm to try and draw my attention, but she kind of grabs it and then pulls it. She's super gentle about it too. Her claws weren't out there. She totally just used her paw without claws because she knows that claws hurt. And she learned that from her sister. She has a nice there's a tiny little scratch on the top of her head. She got clawed by her sister once, and it didn't go well for her because she pissed her sister off. And she I'm not going to say the line, but she found out. So yeah, we got cat. We have two cats. This is the one that is bonded towards me, and the other one is bonded towards Nervisia. They both love both of us, and we love both of them. However, they are not only bonded to each other, but they're bonded to one of us as an individual. and it just kind of worked that way. And so what we did is we went to an adoption center. We looked up several adoption centers in the area, and we found that one of the adoption centers was nonprofit. Their focus was getting kittens out, making sure they were spayed, neutered, and so that they were taken care of. And then they just kind of their values aligned with ours. So we went in there and we talked to them for a while. They kind of did like an interview process, like, what have you done before to get ready for cats? Have you had pets before? Why did you have to give your pets up? Questions like that to kind of feel out the kind of people that are adopting the pets. And it's kind of like a quality control check to make sure like some person's not going to come in and adopt a cat, and then once they're grown up and not kittens anymore, just kind of toss them away to the side. They didn't want that, and we appreciated that kind of I don't know how to call it, that kind of interview to adopt a cat. So we're going through the interview process. We're answering questions. And by the way, we had a litter box ready. We had everything but cat food. And the only reason we did not have cat food is because we didn't know what the adoption center would recommend. And we didn't know a lot about food. And we knew that cats were picky about their food. So we opted not to get food because we wanted to get the same stuff that the shelter was feeding them so that they didn't have a rough transition when they came home. So we literally thought about everything. We went out with a carrier. We came back with 2 cats. We already had toys in the house. We had the litter box set up with litter in it. We had the food bowls, the food dishes, a bunch of toys. A friend had got us a whole handful of toys. We bought some ourselves too. And we went to the adoption center with the intention to get some cats. We both took the day off. We were both ready for it. And we knew what the price of adoption was. This adoption center did have an adoption fee. It was $125 for a single cat. They did let people take a single cat. Or no, it was $150 for a single cat, and it was $200 for 2 cats. So there's a big incentive to get the second cat. And they understood the single kitten syndrome as well. And they did not adopt pets out below a certain age without going as a pair. So that is one thing. And we went in with the intention that we were probably going to come home with 2. So we talked to them, and while Nerevisia is talking to them, there's kind of like their kennels had like there's a wall and there's glass, and then you could kind of like poke at the glass and play with them. And I just kind of was sitting there poking in. Horrible. Just being happy and interacting with cats. I was interacting with this one the most because there was one that seemed attentive and seemed curious and like, hey, what's going on? And that's the one that kind of I gravitated towards, and it happened to be this one. So anyways, we go through the whole process and the talking and just all that, and then they bring us into the adoption room, and they're like, okay, well, why don't you guys pick out a pair and see how you feel. And we grabbed a pair. Nothing really clicked for the first pair that we grabbed, and when we put that pair away, this one's hand came out of her little container kennel or whatever at full reach as far as she could. She grabbed my sleeve and pulled on it, right? And so we weren't going to check them first. Just like she is now. She reached through and she grabbed through and pulled on it. And we put as we were putting the other 2 cats around. So we take these 2 out, Nika and Chica. We pull them out, and I pull this one out. I do the thing where you pick her up and you put her upside down and you hold them like a little baby. And the first thing she did, she started playing with my beard. She's like, hey. I mean, she was so happy. And I just kind of fell in love right there. And then what happened is Chica, simultaneously while I'm sitting here and just enjoying this little tiny thing, being happy to be in my arms playing with my beard, Chica, as soon as she got picked up, started purring and just purred into Nerevisia's chest. And so she was a happy cat. And we both just looked at each other, Nerevisia and I, and we were like, did we just fall in love with cats? Is this how easy this is? And my screen just went black. And then we switched, and then Chica started purring and then eating my beard, and Nika was super happy in Narevicia's arms as well. So the adoption lady that was there with us was like, sometimes it is that easy. And I'm like, yeah, I think we just picked our cats, or our cats picked us. So that is the story of how this cat literally picked me. And after she's kneading in the air. How adorable is that? Look at that. She's just kneading in the air. She's so happy. She's happy to be getting love. I'm gonna go grab the other one real quick. This is Chica, and this one isn't as keen to hang out with me, but she is super chill and super calm. And even though she doesn't seem to be the dominant one, this one's in charge. This is the mastermind. The other one just kind of hangs out. And she is the one that is always in control. However, Nika gets bored and picks on her all the time. And Chica's not so I don't know, she's docile. She just kind of cares for people and things, whereas Nika just likes to get attention. Which they're very much like their owners. Anyways, I have a bunch of pictures. We're just gonna kind of go through pictures. On the story part, I just kind of left you guys off at we just adopted a cat, and I'm gonna try and full screen these, and we'll go over to my monitor, and I'll just kind of commentate as we go through the pictures. So here's my monitor. I got pictures up on screen. This is when we first got our cats. That I believe is Chica in my lap as we are driving home from the adoption center. So we have a few pictures of them. I think that's Nika, and that's more pictures of Nika. This is when they first got home, the very first day. And I apologize in advance. You're going to see pictures of our apartment in here. And our apartment's kind of small and cluttered, and most of the time it's a pretty big mess. So I apologize in the background if you guys see, oh my God, a pair of underwear or something. I do not apologize for it, but at the same time, you guys are going to see the kind of not the cleanest apartment, but not a bad apartment. So here is, I can't tell which one that one is. If I had to guess, I'd have to say that that's Nika. Guessing by the black collar, because Nika had a black collar for the first couple weeks that we had her, and Chica had a blue one. If you want to tell which one they are, you can look at the collar. This one is another picture of Nika when she was a kitten. Super adorable, sitting on our pink sweater that Narevicia and I are always wearing. This is a picture of Chica, and Chica has a swirl on her side, and it has developed into what looks kind of like a heart to me. So, and she's a very loving cat. So for her to have a little fart on the side is why we have HateLess Heart is a cat emote in the Twitch stream. This is another picture of Chica, a little blurry. I think what happens here is there's a bunch of pictures of her playing with the sandal. So if I hold the key over, it's animated. And she was just sitting there playing with the sandal, and she really enjoyed that. So let's go ahead and go back. This is them cuddling together. While I was presumably doing a stream, seeing as the lights are on and they're both looking at the studio. That would be me doing a stream, and Christiana or Narevicia watching the cats do cat thing. Light off, probably because I was finished. And then here's them cuddling together again. We got a lot of pictures of them cuddling together. They were so happy as kittens and so adorable. And we would play with them and they get tired, and we take pictures of them from playing. There's a picture of little Nika. You can tell she's super stripy, so that's Nika. Again, more pictures of Nika. There's Chica with her little spotted belly. If you look at the differences between their faces, Nika has has darker fur around her face than Chica does. And that's the tall tale between them when they're looking at you as to which one's actually looking at you. Chica's really blurry, or Chica's the one on the left, Nika's the one on the right, all stretched out. Here's a picture of Chica begging to come up for whatever reason or just looking at her. Did I mention that they talk a lot? So these cats, not only do they purr and be adorable, but they chitter and chatter and make all kinds of noises at each other and at us. I don't have much capture of that or proof of that. There's another picture of Nika around the foot because right when we got them, Nerevisia had surgery on her foot. So there's a lot of pictures of the cats hanging around the feet because they are very cuddly when we're not feeling the best. They always come up and love on us. And we just have so many pictures of them hanging out in the bed with us because this is what they do. This is what we do with our cat. A lot of times we just kind of hang out, and they have time and time again. Every time we're not feeling the best or not feeling as well, or one of them isn't feeling as well, they come and support each other. Here's a silly picture of Nika trying to lick Chica, and Chica's like, "No, I don't want this anymore." But we just end up with a lot of pictures. This is us feeding them in the little corner for food. Again, just more pictures of them sleeping. And that's a good picture showing kind of the spiral there. And here's Kitty stretches. And they're a bonded pair, so they're sisters and they're from the same litter. So they've never really been apart, and they're always kind of together and giving each other attention. There's a picture of Christiana or Nerevisia with I believe that is Chica on her shoulder. No, that's Nika. You can tell because it's a little bit darker around her eyes. That's another picture of Chica with Nerevisia. Another picture of Chica with Nerevisia. And as you guys can kind of tell how this is going, Chica has kind of gravitated towards Nerevisia, and Nika has gravitated towards me, as she's always the one bugging us on stream. And then so we have this stuffed animal. I got Nerevisia on. Still have, just to show you how big or small they've gotten, I still have this guy, and the cat did not appreciate me picking her up. But this little thing, it's not that little. This when she was a little bit bigger, and we still have the named it Mouse. It's a mouse cat thing with ice cream. We actually got this stuffy before we got the cats, and both Nerevisia and I cuddled with it all the time. Now we always cuddle with the cats. So we have a lot of pictures of them. There's another picture of Nika with a pillow, and then this is shortly after the surgery. Again, not the cleanest bed or background, but they're so adorable. I don't even have words. Look at that happy cat face. I can't look at this and not be happy, you know. But this is just another average afternoon. The cats just kind of hang out with us, and you can see we have a fairly small area. Cats curl up. There they are, curled up together. They do this all the time. I don't really have a picture of them in their basket, but there's a basket up right there. This basket right here. They always hung out in that basket. What that basket was a basket of socks, right? And we were going to give it to the Goodwill. And what ended up happening is the cats would jump up there and hang out in there. So this is their kind of perch where they can see everything happening in the apartment. Nika always hangs out right here. This is Nika's spot now. And when I walk into the office or walk into where I'm recording this video, she always reaches her arm out to try and get my attention whenever I walk by here. And seeing as the bathroom and everything is on that side, sorry, it'd be that side of camera way. On that side, it means that I have to walk by that all the time, and that's a common spot for the cat to grab my attention. But they lived in this basket, and they knocked this basket over a couple hundred times. We replaced it with a sturdier basket, and then now there's actually a blanket residing in that location where they can sleep and rest. And just more pictures of them cuddling. There's a cat in a pot. And then we had this toy for a little while. You turn it on, it spins, and there's like kind of a little thing, and it kind of goes up and around in circles. They absolutely loved that one. I know we have a lot of pictures of them sleeping. Uh, Chica kind of has this habit of hopping on people's shoulders, including ours. Um, there's myself cuddling with the kitties, both of them. I believe Nervicia was super jealous because I have both the cats. For the first time that both of them were on top of one of us. We have these kind of little baskets that they like to hide into. There is Chica with Nervicia. There's Nika being jealous. Super adorable. Look at that cat. There they both are again. Again, I gave you guys the warning about the apartment. It's not very big. We don't have a whole lot of room. But here they are. So they do like to peel up the thing or the couch. I just smile every time I go through these pictures. They're so adorable. There's another one with Nervicia. They're so happy. And I just they've been happy since we've gotten them. This is Nika sitting like a human. And Nika likes to sit like a human all the time. And she'll do this while she cleans her legs. Is this is how she sits. And it is the funniest looking thing. She just ended up looking like a human. And it's pretty great. So that's just kind of something that she does. And just her. So this is what Chica does. She'll kind of get up on your shoulder, and then she'll ride there. You can walk around the apartment. You can do whatever. And one thing that she likes to do is if you walk in and right inside the door, we have a dresser. She'll meet you at that dresser, and if you stand next to the dresser for too long, she'll jump on your shoulders. Regardless of if you are somebody that she's familiar with or not, she'll just jump on your shoulders. It's just kind of what Chica does. And just more adorable pictures of them. This is one day when it was snowing, we decided that we would take them in the car with us to check out the snow and to go check on my grandma and run a couple short errands. So we decided to bring the kitties with us. And this is Nika chilling up on her dashboard while we were driving around in the snow. There's Chica not being happy about being in the snow. Some more pictures. I mean, we got a lot of them. This is them on the couch. They just they take care of each other and they love each other. There's another picture of Nika reaching for me. You can see me in the corner there. Just more pictures of the cats. We got a lot of them. There's a box. We're coming up to the end of them now. This is more closer to present. This is Chica. What she'll do is she'll kind of dominate, clean Nika. And it's not that aggressive, but we do notice that she does a lot. Like I said earlier, Chica is the one that's in charge. And Chica's always taking care of Nika, and then Nika is always kind of chasing Chica around. They have a very good relationship. They do get into fights with each other, but that is really normal for cats to do. Just kind of get in fights with each other and entertain each other and play with each other rather than destroying the apartment. That's another reason why you want to get two, as they are friends. Chica loves water. You can't turn on a faucet around here without the cat coming and saying hi to the water and checking out what's going on. So anytime we pour a bath or anything, she's right there. She hates getting wet though, so she'll paw at the water. But if she goes in the water, it's a whole nightmare. Another picture of her hanging out in the apartment again on the side here. This is my studio. I know this is sideways. I don't know how to rotate it 90 degrees in Windows Viewer. So then just kind of hang out here. This is the more reinforced basket before we put the blanket up. And here's a more recent one. You got my RC car there. And then we hung this ball right here from the ceiling and let them play with the ball. And this was the best idea I've ever had. The only problem that we have with it is that we walk into it now. But we moved the bed over. The bed's more like right here now, and there's the couch right here, and the armrest of the couch is right below the ball. And they're always playing with it. They were playing with it last night, and it was really adorable. Again, there's me with Nico on my back. I think I was taking a nap or something. I don't remember, but I fell asleep here. There's Chica again on Christiana's shoulder when she walked in wearing her motorcycle jacket. More cuddling pictures. They are just beyond adorable. I like that there's the motion of the ear there is the only difference between the two pictures. They like to wrap up around our fingers and our hands. If we are not feeling well and our hand is out, they wrap up around our hands and our wrists and kind of hold us. It's pretty adorable. I was going to talk about how the cats cost me a ship and Eve, and I don't really feel that that's appropriate now. We've taken them on adventures. We take them out to go for walks every now and then. We still have to kind of follow them around. It's really hard to lead them, but they're getting better at it. I don't think I have pictures there. There's Chica sleeping with me one day. I don't remember the day that I was wearing this blue thing, and I'm trying to figure out what this is. I was trying to figure out what this is. Here's another picture. This is our door where you come in, and this is where we keep our helmets and stuff. And Chica will hang out right here and jump on our shoulders. There's our behind our bed. The cats can kind of hang out up top here, and they have a really nice kind of runway and area to hang out. This is Nika hanging out up there. She just kind of hangs out there. Another picture of Nika with some dirty laundry. Sitting next to the heater during the winter, they absolutely love sitting in front of the heater. They like warm things a lot. Chica in the bathtub again, waiting for water to be turned on. Second you turn it on, she bails out when she realizes that there's a shower. Cat hanging out. Door was dirty there, but cat likes to hang out by the door. So when we open the door, she tries to get out, and they are indoor only cats. So that's something that we're always watching. We got collars on him. This is them getting ready to go out for a walk. This is outside for the catio because we are working on a catio. This has been a project that has just continuously been delayed. But outside, we're building a catio for them, and it's pretty nifty. But this is Nika on the leash. Nika doesn't like being walked as much, and Chica loves going outside and being walked. So she's sitting in the window, super jealous, and Nika's here checking out the catio. We got some more pictures of me working on the catio. So we just got a couple here. What we did is we took some pallets, we laid it out to make a nice flat area with some extra wood that we had. Just more of it getting flat. We have it carpeted. We just have to seal it off now. We have all the carpet installed. We just need to seal this off so that the cats can't get out of it, and then we'll be able to open this door, and then we'll be able to kind of experience the sounds and world of outside. We are working on it. Been a project we started at the beginning of summer, but we just haven't had the ability to finish it yet. And that's me wearing my HateLess shirt while working on it. Here's another day. This is probably the same day as me working on the catio. That is Nika just lounging about outside on her leash. This was a funny day. So the basket was right side up. The cat knocked it over and trapped herself in it. And rather than fixing it, we let the cats kind of explore it and play with each other. And they just kind of had fun. And we were both busting up laughing for this whole thing. Nico would let me out. And eventually we did let her out. And she was really happy to be let out. This is a picture of them with my sweatshirt, our pink sweatshirt. And they absolutely love our clothing or anything that smells like us. They'll sleep on it anytime. This is me. I laid down on the bed. Cat laid down on me. That's my butt. That's Kitty on my butt. And then we have, this is actually coming up to super recently. Nervissi and I just got married. We got some wedding gifts, and the cats were checking out the wedding gifts. Again, super happy. They're always happy. They're always in a good mood. They're always loving. I couldn't be happier that I got cats. I'm super happy that we got 2 instead of 1. There's a picture of, I believe that's Nick. I think this is Chica. I can't tell right here. This is definitely Chica cuddling up with Nervissia. And that's all that I got for pictures. I'm going to check my little document and make sure that I talked about everything that I wanted to really quick. The date that we adopted them was August 4th, 2019. We have taken them out in the snow. They like that. And I kind of mentioned that Nika is definitely my cat and definitely the one that kind of takes after me. and Chica's the one that takes after Nervous, your mom. They were born on the 16th or the 15th of May in 2019, making them just a little over 2 years old now. And I don't know how we lived without cats before, and I don't know how we'll ever live without them in the future. They're still young. We love them dearly. They're part of our lives. They're one's always bugging me on stream, and it's been absolutely fantastic having cats. I tried to make this video in a way that is presentable not only for my viewers, but for somebody that was looking at getting cats. I do want to say thank you to all of you guys. If you are still here watching this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I generally make content on EVE Online, and the cats can be spotted during streams all the time. They do come in and bug me all the time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I know this probably isn't going to be my most viewed video because I got, I do videos on video games, but we got a lot of likes in the video, so I decided to, I promised you guys a video on the cats, and that is why you guys got this. And I figured just kind of going through and with pictures and going through how freaking adorable they are. You guys keep telling me they're adorable when one of them's just completely annoying me, but they're so adorable, and it is awesome having cats. As annoying as they can be, they've torn up the apartment a few times. They have definitely annoyed us to no end. They definitely get their way. They wake us up every morning for food. They bug us at night when we get home to get food. They're playful as all hell. They play all the time, all day long, all night. It is worth every single bit of effort and time that we have put into them. They are, they're the best. I love having them. With that being said, fly fun. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.